All right, we are live. Hello, my loves. I hope everyone is well on this Tuesday. I suppose it's just hard to remember what day of the week it is. Anyway, I thought I would come on today and just tell you a little tarot story. And this is probably going to be a series. I'm going to call it Tarot Tales, which is quite exciting. Just about the messages and the things that kind of come through for me in tarot. So basically, I have been seeing a guy for like a couple of weeks, and I really liked him. And I don't often like people. I'm very, very fussy about what I'm attracted to, what draws me to someone, and all the rest of it. But there were a few things that it felt like he was being a little bit flaky, and people can be flaky for so many different reasons. And I'm normally like a very, very chilled person, but there was something about it that just did not quite feel right. So my intuition was kind of like, this is a problem, whereas other times these things wouldn't normally be a problem. Anyway, so basically I had the conversation with him and said that we couldn't see each other anymore. Well, I said, like, this is what I need. And if you can't be the man that's going to give me that, then, that's kind of it, really. So I gave him the opportunity to either kind of come to the party, and so to speak, or, go our separate ways, kind of like in an amicable way. Because if things had dragged on, like, I know how I would start to show up in that situation when I'm not feeling like things are quite right. So we kind of called it a day. And in my head, I was a little bit like why am I so triggered by like his actions? Like, why, like, none of this stuff does feel like it's a big deal. He kind of like rescheduled on me a few times, was like a bit non-committal about seeing me, things like that. Then again, normally not really a deal breaker. But I was just feeling very, very intensely about it. And I was like, maybe it's triggers from other relationships that I thought I was over, but I'm not. Maybe I need to look into that. So that is definitely something for me to look at. But then, so after we kind of had like our final conversation, I was like, what is going on here? What is going on with me? Like, how has this situation kind of unfolded? It's like, I'm going to do a little tarot reading. Didn't really know what exact spread or anything I was going to do. I was like, maybe I'll do a Celtic cross to find out like what's crossing me. Like, is it me? Is it him? Is it the situation? Is it timing? Because his response to me was kind of like, well, I think it's just timing because I'm like super busy. So I was like, yeah, you're not really giving me much here. So I start shuffling my cards. Shuffle, and I was like, okay, or maybe a card will jump out, and then that will just be it. So I'm shuffling my cards, and the card that jumps out, could not write this shit, is the Page of Wands. And I have said this before, maybe not in a live, but I just want you to look at the picture, and I want you to look at what he's holding. And for me, the Page of Wands is the card of the fuckboy. He's basically holding his dick and he's like admiring it, and he's like, where can I put this next? Okay, maybe now I'm projecting a little bit, but it's this like, I've got this thing and I want to like do things with it and wave it around. And this has always been the meaning of this card for me. I do have other meanings, okay? It's not always that you've got a fuckboy in your life. But when I saw it, I was like, okay, say no more. Like, my guides are hilarious. That's all I needed to see. So yeah, it's just, and not that I was really doubting my decision, but I'm like, yeah, okay, thanks. We have all the information now. So I just thought I'd share that because it's pretty funny, just like how these things work. Like, of all of the cards in my deck, this is this is the one. Like, there aren't really too many others that would say, well, there aren't any others that scream fuckboy like this. And yeah, anyway, it's just hilarious, really. So that's all. I'm going to leave you guys on that note. But I am going to do some 2021 kind of like reading packages for people, which I think will be really fun. I'm still trying to work out how I'm going to do it. One of my ideas was to do like a Celtic cross and then like a card for each month of the year. But it's quite difficult to read that far in advance because things are constantly changing. Like, not only in the earth plane, but also like in the kind of cosmic realm of like possibilities and energies are constantly shifting. So I'm going to have a bit more of a think of that. But it should be exciting. So stay tuned. I'll be talking about it a lot, obviously. But have a lovely day. I hope you enjoyed that little story. I hope it was at least entertaining for you, as it was for me. But I'm sending you lots of love. I actually don't know how to end this. Oh. Something's changed. Oh my God. Oh yeah, okay, cool. All right. Bye.